Who is God?
Someone that is all-knowing.
Someone that is powerful. They made everything after all. Someone that is all good. Would someone all good create evil in the world? But God didn't make evil. I thought God created everything. God created everything, including human beings who have the capacity to choose evil. Isn't that the same thing as creating evil? Why would they purposely make a being that can be evil if they're all good? Well, we won't know everything that God does. If we do, then there wouldn't be anything left to question. And that's what life is all about. Questioning and finding answers. Exactly. We're all a part of His perfect plan. And He knows everything. But if they already know everything, why are they still doing things with humans? Because humans are different from God. But if God knows everything and created humans and has created the human function, human thinking, human capacity, wouldn't they know already? Well, the purpose that God made humans in the first place isn't to know things. They already know everything. It's for the purpose of sharing love and kindness, the purpose of loving and living, because God is all good. Then again, if God is all good, then they wouldn't make evil or problems or negativity, since it facilitates in making loving and kindness more difficult. But it's those aspects that defines the gravity of love. It's those that make kindness and loving more meaningful and worth. Everything is defined because of another. It's meaningful because of something in the first place. That makes sense, but couldn't just God make it have meaning? I know that worth is based on effort and time and all those, but couldn't there be an all-powerful solution? There is, which are the challenges that we face. It's the best possible way to define ourselves. Then we're back to God made evil and suffering? Well, God didn't make evil. They only allowed evil to exist because they are sovereign. Making suffering and evil exist because they're sovereign still doesn't equate to God being all good, especially if they have all the powers of the world and the knowledge of everything. Well, we cannot have the answer to everything and know all things. Have you placed into conclusion that God may have never existed in the first place? But the universe is too precise to not suggest there be a creator. Exactly. Everything from existence itself is perfectly tinkered. If one thing is wrong, then all of this wouldn't exist in the first place. So, does that mean that God is real, but He isn't all good? Well, we can't really say that they're not all good, because it suggests that they're all evil. Couldn't they be both evil and good? The law of excluded middle suggests that nothing could be the same thing at once. God could only be one thing, good or evil. But God surpasses all laws. God isn't a thing. God is all. Well, if God is all, then does that suggest that we're all gods, or we're all part gods? Well, no. Actually, I think that's pretty accurate. It's also possible that it suggests the existence of two or more gods, a god of good and the god of evil. Oh, hello, polytheism. We didn't notice you there. Then God isn't all good or all evil then? Well, the existence of good still exists in the world. So is the existence of evil. If God is all powerful, then they would eradicate all evil. It would take away all the things that gives life its possible meaning. And it would also be easy for us humans. We wouldn't improve or change or learn for the better. If God places everything in a silver platter, then we wouldn't learn. Then that just suggests that they're not all powerful, or that they're not all knowing. But there's still the question of good and evil, and why suffering exists, and how good happens, and why everything exists. There's still the possibility of two gods, or more gods, or no gods at all. And like, wouldn't it be God can be also benevolent? It's the unknown. It's subjective, and there isn't really a right or wrong answer. God is or is not. It is whether you believe in them or you don't. It's not a fight, not a debate, and not a right or wrong question. It's about experiencing and believing and making meaning. We humans are all different from each other. Different thoughts, different experiences, different life choices. And it's how we conceive and understand evil or bad moments and good or positive moments that could define what God is for us or what existence is for us.